Apartment business, the holy grail of real estate investing. You provide a place to live in exchange for money. And in this video, I will show you how to buy,
Wires are in, money's in, it's our property.
take over apartments, and how to increase cash flow. Step 1, find a deal. Before you find a deal, you gotta know your buying power. If you got 100 grand, that'll get you a $500,000 deal. Typically, whatever your down payment is 20% of what you can spend. 1 million will get you 5 million. 5 million will get you 25 million. I typically look at deals anywhere as low as 5 million to 50 million. We got a lead on an 88-unit apartment complex in Fort Myers, Florida. When you're first interested in a property, go to it, drive by it, check it out, get a feel for it. And this property here, I love it. It's a great neighborhood, the property's been well maintained, and basically, it needs a little love. But now, we gotta get it for the right price. It's all in the buy, baby. And when you want to buy, you write an LOI. It's basically a one-page document. It's saying who the buyer is, who the seller is, how much we're gonna pay, how much time we need to kick the tires and inspect it, and how much time we need to close. Clean and simple, baby. We wrote an LOI up for 10 million bucks. But after Ben Jr. and Vincent went out there and did their inspection and came back with things that needed to be addressed, we were able to negotiate it down to $9.5 million. Now we're taking over the property.
To bring Aaron out here, since he just graduated high school, starting college soon, now we gotta get him in the business. Pops ain't letting him leave too far, and in order to do that, do just like I did. Take over apartment complexes, how to set up the utilities, how to take over the building, how to issue out tenant notices. He's gonna learn it all. You wanna know why? Because I don't wanna do this no more. I've been doing it for my dad for what, 20 years? It's time for my big young brother to take over.
Here we go, first official takeover. Let's do it.
Hello, how you doing?
Hard to get off?
Oh, it looks like he's doing brakes. Okay. The original developer built this one, the first one, and then he moved in probably and started building this one and that one. This was his house. So my plan is to put a fence right here, go on the other side, throw another fence, and guess what? Now you have a backyard, single family house that I can rent out $2,800. When we came on Wednesday of last week, we asked him to get everything out of the house. We told him that we had staff moving in there temporarily because they're not able to move into his apartment. But all the stuff is still in the apartment. Everything is the exact same as it was on Wednesday. There's nothing that's changed. All of this stuff is gotta get out of here. Everything moves slow around here. This is why we need to get it moving fast. We're gonna put some Ben Mallah in this property. So now I gotta bring my staff in here and knock it out. So Aaron, I hope you brought the muscles with you today because I need you to move some furniture with Will and them when they get here. Aaron is gonna go sit with Cindy and figure out exactly who owes what because their system is a little antiquated. It is, Cindy's brain is the computer here. So we have to extract that data from her brain right now and put it on paper. If they would have had base lane on this property, I wouldn't have to do any of this stuff.
The previous owners of this property may have lost a small fortune in revenue because they didn't have the tools they needed to do the job right. When you're an investor and have lots of tenants, the last thing you want to do is play accountant, banker, and debt collector. That's why the previous owner should have used Baselane. Baselane is a banking and financial platform built specifically for real estate investors. It's the command center for rent collection, banking with built-in bookkeeping, even tenant screening. Everything's in one place, baby. No need to chase rent anymore. Baselane handles that. Tenants pay online, and you get your money fast. Plus, they offer high-yield savings accounts with no minimum balances and no monthly subscription fees. And you can set up accounts for each property and each category. The best part? Come tax time, you'll be ready. Baselane auto tracks every dollar, every deposit, no spreadsheets, no headaches. If you're managing rentals, Do it smart. Sign up at baselane.com/Ben Mallah and fund your account to get a $100 cash bonus.
Late. But I show up with the most important stuff. I personally loaded up employees' stuff, put it in the back of the truck, and drove it all the way out here just to get it going.
Rule is, if it's close to 100 units, it requires one manager and one maintenance per 100. All right, we're at 88. Close enough.
You know, Michelle's done this 50 times for our family, so it's easy. We throw Michelle in here, and Manny's done it at least 60 times for our family, in between hotels and apartments.
You don't want to know what I've been through trying to get this thing loaded up. They were painting the driveway as I was coming in. I said, how am I supposed to move, walk the stuff out the house as I'm pulling up? I swear to God, wet paint. I made them throw a tarp down so we can walk over the tarp. Anyway.
There's more mechanic work going on this fucking property than any other property I've ever been in. This dude about to change his tire. This guy changing his tire.
All right, we're gonna knock this out real quick.
There's more shit going on here than my actual shop.
All the tenants are looking like, I hope his big ass ain't moving in here. Look at that. You ain't never seen an apartment like this. Come on, bro, put the legs in first and wiggle that thing around. Twist it up. This has to go higher, like at an angle. At an angle, there you go, at a girl, get it through the door. It looked like his mom picked out his clothes today and had them hanging up for him, ready to go. Oh, my baby's first day at work.
Bro, all I know is that it's not supposed to be there. Look at that, I can stick my finger through there.
That's from working
It's a
hard.
burn mark.
That's from working hard. Bruh, I have never seen nobody take over a property with $100,000 in jewelry on.
Tell him.
Bro,
Chain
because
snatcher.
if you have it, you gotta
He's so lucky that we got nicer properties now, because if this was 10 years ago, you'd probably be robbed for all that stuff at the properties we used to own. You're supposed to be lifting 300-something pounds and you can't even lift this.
You don't pay me enough to blow my back out, I'm sorry.
Trust me, I don't want to do that. God damn.
Yeah, exactly.
1 bedroom, 1 bath. Technically a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, because this bedroom is the office. And then I'm gonna replace this with a real door. Right now, you go through kitchen to get into the office. It's going good. We are closed officially. I just got the text message. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys.
So I can start knocking on doors. Give me that delinquency list. The first 10 minutes.
He brought the collection. Everybody will move out.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start door knocking. Kicking doors in.
No. We're gonna hand out, first of all, you're not handing out anything here. Balance due, bam, ba-da-dum, bam, bam. $33,730. 21 people here that have not paid their rent. So I either go to them and I say, listen, you owe $4,200, okay? You have the opportunity now to start paying me July's rent coming up on time. Once you pay July's rent on time, I will let you pay that balance down slowly over the course of the next year. Okay, so you can give me, you know, $500 for the next 8 months to pay down your $4,000 balance. So we can work with these people, or we won't work with them and they'll move out and I'll rehab their unit and raise the rent $400.
We just took over the property officially. The money's in the bank. So the first thing we do, hand out the new owner packet. Don't talk to nobody. Slide it just like that. Nope. It pretty much explains how to pay your rent, who to pay your rent to, who to write on it, rules, regulations, a little bit of everything, okay? Numbers to call us, after hours, how to reach us, who to reach out to.
Hi, so so we have automatic payment for you. Everything is change, and change is difficult, right? So everything is change, and there's new ownership, so there is going to be change, and change is difficult, and we apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do about it. You know, what I would recommend, hello? He hung up on me. He says, I just ordered checks, I only use checks to pay them, and it's $30. Listen, it is what it is. Change is hard, okay? That's what you say. I'm sorry.
The world
Change is
changes every
difficult
day.
and I apologize, okay? Right now, I'm resetting the Windows 11 computer because I don't know what's on here. I don't know if there's any keyloggers or trackers or anything on here. So I'm gonna reformat the hard drive and I'm gonna reinstall
Hey,
Windows.
what are you doing with those glasses? They make you look smarter.
Everything is done. Utilities have been transferred, water, sewer, garbage, electricity has all been transferred, the manager's been transferred, the maintenance guy's been transferred, both staff are moved into apartments right now. We've secured the office, we've handed out all the welcome letters to everybody, so everybody know who owns the place and who manages it now. We are officially responsible. I've binded general liability insurance, I binded flood insurance, we binded property insurance, we're binded. Everything is good. So if Rafal trips on the way out here, he can sue himself.
All right, the kids took over, and now I'm here. And I'm gonna walk this whole place, and we're gonna make a list of every improvement we need to make. We're gonna get a property improvement plan. We normally do them on hotels, but I'm gonna write the PIP on this place and figure out everything we need to do to add value. You know why? Because adding value means making money.
My in picture for this, what I want to do right now, right? Okay, so I want to paint all these shutters black. Okay, every single shutter you see here,
You
I want to
really
paint.
wanna go black?
I do.
Why?
I do, because it's gonna modernize this place.
Black?
Black and white. Black and white. Okay, I want to go
Roof
black.
kind of ties into the roof.
That red's wrong. That's the wrong red. It used to be right, but it got faded. I think black is just gonna be clean. I don't have to paint the white. I want to paint the numbers black. I want to paint the railings black. I want to paint the shutters black. And then I want to paint the windows black.
Go brown?
No, black. I mean, this is the problem. I love the carpet being black. It's outdoor, black carpet. I love it.
It's a lot of maintenance.
It's a lot of maintenance.
What's under it? No part
Concrete.
peels back?
Yeah, concrete.
What's it look like when you're peeling
It looks
back?
like glue on top of concrete. As if you want to get rid of all this carpet, then you peel it up and we bring the grinder in here and we grind it all down and then we stain it. What do you want to do with these, Dad?
Fine. Nothing wrong with those lights.
No, but this is the stuff that makes the buildings look good. If I was to take one of those and do the up one and the down one like Vincent
If
liked,
they work, leave those lights alone. Yeah.
What do you want to do about this?
we're not going to get more money in rent.
I'm gonna get more money rent.
When the people come here and look at this place, they want to see new. They want to see new lights. They want to see it looking sharp. They don't want to see this old ass light right here. Nobody wants to see 70s. If I'm paying $2,400 a month or $2,000 a
Pay
month,
that kind of rents. I found out I did a rent. Look, you got a hump here.
I did it and I sent it to you. The rent survey. He's like, I did a rent survey.
I mean, basically, we're figuring out what we're gonna do. We got to determine what we're gonna do to make this place more aesthetically appealing.
I want to build like a box on top of here and down and closing all this in. Okay, so you don't see this water heater, and put a little door right here. Okay?
And then have a counter.
And then have a folding counter. Exactly. Now you're getting what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making this look pretty, like a nice little laundry area, hiding all this.
You can add another washer and dryer here.
Yeah. We could put another washer and dryer, but I don't think it's necessary.
But they can easily put another washer here. They got the hook up to the dryer.
Yeah, we could fit it.
What do we care? We're only getting commission.
All right, here's the pool bathroom and the laundry room. So they have this laundry room. Can I put a new vanity? Can I just redo the whole thing?
I would just paint. Have a guy that does the epoxy, like the bathtub surrounds. Have this wall redone. And the floor actually looks pretty good. It's a good old floor. I would epoxy all the walls and paint this and fix that up.
Does your house look like this?
We're not talking about my house.
I know, we're talking about people that want to pay a lot of money in rent and we want them to make sure it looks clean. Let me try. What's hard about $2,000 in this bathroom?
That's crazy. All you gotta do is epoxy the wall and paint the walls, get a new fan, get a new light. Ain't much you can do in a little tiny bathroom like that.
I know that. That's why you might as well let me put new tile on the wall, because it ain't much but 200 square feet of tile.
You talking about
in the whole
demoing
thing.
that?
Yes.
You put a fresh coat of epoxy. We epoxy our tubs in our hotels even. You know?
I was talking about it making it look nice and new.
It's a pool bath. You epoxy the wall, look fresh and clean and nice.
It'll look old like you put paint on tile old walls. Yes, you're right.
Ben Jr. and Vincent typically want to come in and go gangbusters and spend a lot of money. And they mean well, but I'm going to come in and we're going to find a common ground. You don't have to do everything at once. You come in, you make some improvements. Then you think about some more improvements you can make, okay? And you get the place growing to the point where you think, you know, that's it. We're good enough. $7 grand a month?
Something like that, I think.
That's like $100 a unit. Fuck, I forgot about that. Water is ridiculously expensive in Fort Myers.
Yes, we factored that all in. That's why I want to do sub-meters.
In this particular property, there is an opportunity to offset the high water costs by implementing a system where the tenants can pay for their own water. Why not? They're the ones using it. Saving money is making money. Take some general pictures, but the one with no top, have him whack it.
I like it.
It reminds me of you. So this is the fountain. So there's a pump that's in here. We got to get it, Tom Turner, to give me a fountain.
No, lose it.
What?
I'm not gonna have no fountain here.
Yes.
It's behind the wall.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna see it.
Yes, it will. It's going to shoot up above this wall.
Have them look at it, but that light's on, wasting power right now.
Oh, shit. You got your dock, your gazebo, your, we'll find out whose boat this is. But look, I got to do some work on this. See that? Why there's a fucking dead bird right
Hey,
there?
take a picture
Oh
of
my
that. Send that to
God.
Manny.
I'm not picking that shit up. You get bird fucking flu.
Don't touch it.
Stop touching it. Oh my God, you're crazy. You got a baby at home? What's going on here?
I think it's an irrigation leak. Taste it.
You shell the shit out of this.
Shell the fuck out of that
Trim the
thing.
trees.
That's
paint
it.
your windows.
This
paint
is
your
parking.
railings. This place takes rocking it to another level, baby.
You know, he says one thing one day and another thing another day. And then next month he'll come and say, oh, do this. And then next month he'll come and say, do that. So technically, we should just do it the best way possible in the beginning. Because all it's doing is wasting my time and going back and doing the same job 3 times, just like Mainstay.
Did you order the grill? Did you order the pet stations? Come on, Vincent. You
When,
got
what,
something
what,
here.
what am I supposed to do that
Take
with?
that to the
If
trash.
you would make Rafal pick up
Where's the trash?
garbage,
You can't
then
hold
I could do other stuff. Might as well just do it right the first time.
We're gonna make Coral Harbor great again.
Look, black and white. See if you can get the 1650. That's what we're trying to get. 1650 for the 2s, 1450 for the 1s. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
There's only a few for July.
You want me to go lower, higher? Yeah, they've already been doing that. They've already been getting that.
What's the market?
1650
All right, fine.
on the new. Why don't you let me try? Why you shake your head
You
no?
can try.
Okay,
if you
well don't
want.
say no then. Let's try. We only got one of each, Dad.
has
We
to be-
are 99.9% occupied per unit type.
Okay, but what
We only
about
have
the
one
ones
of
that are not
each.
updated?
Typically, a project like this, you're gonna spend a year making improvements and stabilizing the income. Then you decide what you want to do. You want to sell it? You want to keep it? How's the cash flow? Do you want to refinance it? Then you got options. But first, you got to get in there and get your hands dirty. If you want to get into real estate, work in one first. Okay, you can work in the office or you can work in maintenance. Either way, you're going to learn how to operate a multifamily property. You can learn, you get an entry-level position where they train you how to lease apartments, how to prepare leases, how to collect rents, how to do the software, how to do maintenance. There's a lot of aspects of running an apartment building. You come in, you start at the bottom, you work your way up. Or you're like Manny, you start at the bottom and you stay at the bottom. Why? Because that's where we need you.
So apartments is like a good.
Or Vincent, you can start at the top
Yes, I do. I got it.
and stay at the top.
If you would have told me that, I wouldn't have known. Like I said,
As from a tenant, you need to put in a bank account for the property.
Yours.
I'll take it. Here, Vincent, put this in the bank. No, it won't go in the right account.
I wanted to see what he would do. I knew he'd stick it in his pocket.
We paid about $9.5 million bucks this place. We're gonna probably throw at least another $500,000 or more into it. This is the most common investment people make. Multifamily apartments, okay? You fix them up, you take them up to market rent, you reduce your expenses wherever you can, and you raise your NOI, and that determines the value of the property. So hopefully, we're gonna increase the value, hopefully at least $30,000 a unit here. There's 88 units. You do the math. We're planning on doing a special VIP mastermind right here in my house. We're going to be inviting people who specialize in multifamily and growing it to the next level, baby. See if you qualify to be on the guest list. Go to benmelon.com/mastermind. Money management is the key to every business. Tell your friends to watch the video and subscribe. Don't forget about our sponsor, Baselane. Adios, amigos.